up? Scootertronics, yeah. Three-way matrix. Alright folks, we're going to do some upgrades today at Scootertronics in the Thunder Shop. Let me back this up just a little bit here. We got quite a few of these orange and white matrices in here right now that are getting upgraded. Anyway, I'm Scooter Mike, and here's a matrix we're going to get ready to upgrade here. We're going to do some stage 6 stuff to it. A lot of different things. We haven't decided exactly what we're going to do, but we're going to go over the different things that we want to try and make sure that they work really good. The one thing that it's definitely going to get is a really good exhaust. So we have some choices here at Scootertronics that we can use. We can go with Chrome Leo Vince ZX pipe. We always have MRP, which definitely works for us. This is a race pipe that we use on our race scooters. This is the pipe we've actually chosen for this bike that the customer likes the most. It's a Yasuni pipe. This is a racing pipe. This runs you about 3.5. It's really nice. It's got the carbon fiber look on the silencer. It's got quite a few welds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 welds on here. It's got a great bracket for mounting, nice big header on it, and it will bolt right up to the keyway. So it's good for all Minarelli engines, and of course this is a 40 QMB engine in here. So anybody that's got the Chinese 2-stroke, these pipes will work. A recent find that I have here that I got from my good friend Joel at MRP is a PM tuning pipe. Now this pipe right here is very popular in Europe, and we did get a few of them in. Haven't tested them too much, but we are going to test it on the Matrix. So this is another high dollar exhaust pipe that does a really good job on a racing kit. Nice big header on it also. Nice welds. Good looking silencer. And they will bolt directly up. They come with some really good mounting hardware. Also, just like the Yasuni, you actually get a plate so it reduces the vibration a lot, which is important. They have the rubber grommets in them that keep them from vibrating. So you get a nice solid plate to get the installation on there. Now I'm going to go over a few things on here. We're gonna make the Matrix 70 cc's. Okay, we're going to use a stage 6 cylinder kit, a stage 6 racing. Alright, so anyway, we're going to do a stage 6 racing cylinder kit. So it's aluminum, and it'll be a racing piston on there. We're going to redo the variator with stage 6. We're going to do a MK2 clutch on there, and I'm going to show you all this in a second. We're going to do a really nice bell on there. We're going to do the belt. We're going to do the carburetor. Probably going to go with automatic choke on this one, somewhere around the 19 to 21 millimeter. And the reason why it's not all nailed down right now is because you do have to tune it. So we got to make sure we're using all the right stuff. So we might change something in the end. But anyway, we got these really nice stage 6 variator kits in. Now these are Minarelli kits, so they'll fit on the Zumas and anything that has a Minarelli in it. And you get your, of course they got really nice boxes here, but it makes it almost impossible to get the stuff out. And if I had my knife, I'd be doing a lot better right now. Of course we're in a shop and I don't even have a knife. Cool, thank you.
There's your knife.
There's my knife, but that isn't how it comes out. Anyway, so you got your ramp plate, comes in the kit. Nice ramp plate. Oh, that is nice. Oh, that is nice. Oh, that's going to work out really good. Okay, you also get your torque spring, and it is that's medium. I don't even have to look at it. That's medium. I know what that is. Of course, you get a backing plate with this in here, and I'm pretty sure they're going to slide you some weights in here too. So you get your backing plate, your ID, backing plate, and a set of stage 6 roller weights. So that's your variator kit for that. This is the bad boy right here. This is the MK2 stage 6 clutch. Now if you notice, the springs are in the front, so you're not taking them out from the back like a regular clutch. This would be the normal way. Okay, so you'd be looking at you'd have to remove the clutch from the torque springs to change from the torque drive to change the springs. On the MK2 you don't have to do that as long as you're using the correct bell. If you use just the wing cooler bell, you can't get to the springs to change it there. If you use the CNC bells, the racing bells from stage 6. Come on in, Bobby. You can come by.
Scooter Bob.
It's opened up, so you can. Just got to realize this is on the bike, and you can take the spring out and change it without taking the clutch off the bike at all. You also can adjust the tension through the screw. So that's the tension of the spring right through here. This clutch also comes with weights that go in here so you can change the weight of the actual clutch pad so when it springs out. So with that clutch, you're also going to get an extra set of springs, some tools, and some weights. So it's highly tunable. Whether you want to take off real fast and try your best to hold your front end down, or you want to get your basic, all the top speeds you can. You can adjust it here all the time. You got your springs that you can change without removing it. This is a killer bell. Y'all guys got to see that. You got your, it's cut out here so it keeps it cool.
CNC'd out of one piece of metal.
And you can, this is good for Minarelli, Piaggio, so it can go on GY6 also. Okay, it's just the splines that make the differences here. Top clutch, rivals Dr. Pulley. When we do the carb on the matrix here, we're also going to do the reeds and a reed cage for it from stage 6. We're tossing up right now which carb we'd like to use. A favorite of ours is in our racing is, of course, Del Orto carbs, which, you know, this particular one here is manual choke. The customer that we're building this bike for, he's going to probably stick with automatic choke, which, just so you can see what one of those, an automatic choke carb is, just your regular carb. You know, we'll probably do 19 on this one. So see, it has the auto choke on it. So that guy he's opted for auto choke carb on his upgrade. Now, of course you got to get air in there, we'll probably use a K&N air filter for our air intake. But we can have a choice whether we got to cover it up, you know, and how much air we want to get in there. This is dual layer for the stage 6. But the one thing you gotta realize on these types of bikes, on the Matrix and Azuma and the Chinese 40QMB bikes, the amount of room that you have in there plays a big part in what you can put in for the carburetor, because there's not a lot of room to put great big air filters in there. The bigger air filters are made when you bring the carb out the back, the air filter out the back, because there isn't a lot of room in here. So the carb is in this area, so there's really no room for a big air filter. I got one other air filter I want to show you guys. So Tommy, if you'll just come out with me out here for a second. A lot of times we have to use an air filter that has a 90 and brings it straight down. So that's a favorite of ours right there that we use a lot. Let's go back in here into the shop. Now while we're tuning everything, we're going to be, of course we're going to add our torque spring in the clutch also. But we usually keep a whole pack of roller weights around so we can choose the correct size for the upgrade that we are doing. Of course, we're going to add a no-rev CDI also. This particular one is from the Raku. And it's plug and play on the Keyway and the CPI scooters. Does look just like GY6, but this is what's in there. It's a DC two-stroke CDI. We'll do a unrestricted manifold in there. Now it's not larger to the eye, but it's the cut that's inside of here that directs the fuel and air down through the reed cage into the motor. I think that's it, Tommy. That's all I'm doing for right now. Peace out.